Well, greetings again. I wanted to answer a question here of one of our favorite people out there that writes back and asks questions about things, and we hope to get it right for him as well as the rest of the people that we reach wherever you are. Closing space, and let me show you exactly how we do that, and then I'm going to show you a case where we've done a lot of it with this particular case. So let me get going here, and now here is this woman that I'm going to show you later, but I'm going to go in here and just draw this and maybe make it a little clearer so you'll be able to see what we do here. Now, if you've got a say a bicuspid tooth coming down like this, and then you've got a molar tooth, say, well, let me turn it upside, put it like the other direction to be simpler for me to draw. And this is be the bicuspid tooth over here, and we've got a molar tooth back over on this side, and maybe the molar tooth is angled up like this, and you've lost a tooth in between here, and the roots are back in this direction here. Now if we come across, we've got two bios in this area, or if you have the other teeth in here, you can put them on it too. And we will run an arch wire through here, something like that, and you get over in this direction. What you do, you go down, you get halfway. Now this, the wire's going, the bracket over here would be here. And we're going to take this and bend a loop in it like that, and we go down with this root, about that much. Now you bend this wire up and put it in there, and that wire you tie from here back where your arch wire goes through that out here. You tie that on, and don't let this tooth go backwards. If you want it to go backwards, you don't tie it, and you hook this wire in here. This downward force of this wire will make these roots go in this direction. Now if you want this to move, don't tie it back, just leave it alone, and then this tooth would upright like this. But we want to bring the roots forward on it, so we bring it up here, and we tie from here to the end of this, and don't let this tooth go back. Now that'll make the roots go in this direction here. This bend, it puts a lot of force on that to bring that tooth back. And that's the way we close space on any body. And you try to keep this, you shorten this wire, somewhere, come in and shorten it a little bit, and you pull this over so that this is always kind of in between this tooth as it comes over, and you can bring this up. Now this is just one deal. Now you have something on the other side of the mouth you need to think about when you're doing this. Now I'm going to go on this lady and show you what we did on her. Now here this is after we finished. Now here the case is. We did this several years ago, and we've had several thousand views of it. And this is, these teeth are way down here in class 2 division 2 type case. Now over here, we want to bring these roots of this tooth up in this direction. We want to pull this tooth up and close this space. And at the same time, we're going to bring this tooth all the way over here. So you'd come up something like you put your brackets out here and you come up and you go down like this, come around this way and run it just here. And we pull that down, and that's trying to move the tooth that way, and you tie it back and it'll move this tooth in this direction and bring the roots with it. Now down here, we come along and we get in between here, and we go down, bring this up, hook it into this slot on this tooth right here, and it'll move these roots, and we'll watch this gap right here, and it'll stay pretty much the same as we bring the roots forward on those teeth. And on this side, we've got a wisdom tooth coming here. We save it. We're going to bring all three of them forward and pull that up. And now this is a case where they've got a temporomandibular joint problem. These teeth keep the jaw from coming in a forward direction. We'll go back later. I'm going to show you how we use that to get rid of that so the jaw can move forward. Now, I'm going to go through this pretty quick. Now, I've got those spaces closed, but I'll have to get over here on the x-rays to show you. Now, here's this tooth back here, see? We want to pull these roots up. Look at the angle that this crown is right here. And this is number 1 up here. This lady is 48 and 3 months old. In other words, you can do this on anybody at any time. You can do things with teeth that have root canals on them. And we'll pull these teeth all the way up and bring this tooth with it. And we decided to keep that tooth, and we're going to use it kind of like a spare tire. Now watch this as we close through here now. All right, this is number 1. Now see where this crown is straight here. Let me go back. See where it was here, and now it's straightened out like that. Now watch this space in here as I go forward with that. The space is almost the same, but the crown is tilted up. In other words, the roots are coming forward, and we'll continue that until we get the roots right here. Over on this side, we're doing the same thing with 3 teeth. Let me back it up. And you see where those are. And we're going to bring all 3 of those teeth and move them up here. And wait till this comes in. We have to hold it, and it'll develop down there. Now, you see the space was this wide when we started, and this is number 1, and this is number 2, Panorex, and this space is closed about that much in here. It's moving this forward. You go back and look at that again, and then you come in here. We're going to move it forward. We come back that much. Now here's number 3 deal, and this now she's 49 and 6, and we've got this tooth. The space actually opened some. We came in and put it down like that to pull it up. But you're going to keep pulling on this, and you would close this all the way together, and this is going to come together over here. Now you see the difference. This is actually touching here now, and this one is over that far. Now we go to number 5, Panorex. These teeth are together, and you see where this tooth is coming in right underneath that, and this is almost, this gap is still there, but the roots of the teeth are way here, and we can put a little bend in this and bring that down. Now you see this side over here is completely together, and the other side is still a little apart. Now the thing is going to close, it's touching over here. This one is back over here, just about to touch there. This tooth now is right up underneath that, and it'll come in like that. All right, here she is, pretty well finished out. And those two centrals will bring them forward. And it's a poor picture here, but you can tell the central teeth are out, this upper arch view. It's number 7. This is closed completely over here. This one's back here, and it'll come up here and bump that. And we'll let that finish itself off. Here she is in a retainer, and that shell on this thing broke off, and she had to have that redone. And they close together. I'm going to redo this crown, but I didn't do it. That's somebody else did that. Now that's the finished product. There's where we ended up with this case. You see where these teeth were way down here, now look at them. She's got overjet and overbite about right in there. And these teeth that were like this, over here, and this is together all the way. This is that tooth right here is up here. This tooth right here is forward, and the crown is back like that, and the roots are coming down more or less like that. You see right here. She gets this crown redone and makes it fit these upper teeth. You see how they fit together? Now this is called restorative dentistry using orthodontics. In other words, you don't have to go in and crown the teeth, remove different things. You just take the teeth that are there and bring the back teeth to the front. And if you've got wisdom teeth, hold on to them and bring them in. You can move them and fill that gap up. Okay. Oh, let's see. I need to stop this.